I think it's fair to say, and I think it's true, that the uh, the hardest exercises and the most boring exercises are probably and usually the most productive exercises. So that's no surprise because that puts the work in workout. Um, but here's something that I think we overlook too often, and I think we don't have to. I think that it would behoove us to think about this more often. And that is this idea that although the work is hard, and it must be if it is to be effective, there might be a way, and I believe there is, to have fun doing the work. The mistake is to try to make the work fun and to do different things and to constantly pursue variety like a hard to get girl. I think that if you can find a way inside yourself to find enjoyment in the hard work, to enjoy hard work, not to try to make hard work not hard work, just to simply do the hard work in a different way, that you perform it in a different way than you usually do, in a different way that even though it may be painful, it doesn't make you miserable. Even though it may be difficult, it doesn't have to make you carry the burden of being unhappy. And you can do the work the same way with two different attitudes. With an attitude that this is what needs to be done, and I will do it and I will suffer through it. Or you can say, I'm going to do the work, but I don't have to suffer. There's a difference between pain and suffering. You have to do the work if you want the results, but you do not have to suffer through it. Perhaps. I believe that's true. And I work very hard in my I search very hard inside myself to find joy in the effort, in the hard effort. And you can see people like this in the gym. They seem to be enjoying the hard work. And I don't think they are masochists. I don't think they enjoy pain. I think they enjoy effort and they enjoy putting themselves out. And they found a way to enjoy hard work. And they are having fun. And I've rubbed up against this quite a bit myself. So I can vouch for my own experience. But workouts by nature are boring, the same, repetitive, and difficult. They're hard. And then sometimes they hurt a little bit. Sometimes they hurt a lot. But all that aside, and all that being true, and admitting that, then looking for a way not to get out of the hard work, not to make the work easy, not to make the work fun, but to have fun doing the work. I've repeated that several times now. So I think you get the message. I think you can understand that there are different ways to approach tasks. And with something like working out, where we do it over and over, oh, it's not like building your roof on your house or painting your house. You do that once, you get through it, and it's done for years. This is something you're going to do day after day after day. And it never gets easier. The reason it never gets easier is because you keep moving the weight up. It gets heavier and heavier, harder and harder to lift. Now you get stronger and stronger, so relatively, you know, it's a different way to look at it, but it literally does not get easier, and it does not get, and so it stays hard and gets harder. And so when we know that about the essential nature of working out and training, ourselves and we come to grips with that, then we can approach it in more than one way. We don't have to suffer. We can hurt without suffering. We can do the work without being miserable. And I really believe that we can have fun. And if you do find a way to have fun doing your work, things that we consider fun, we don't have to be told to do. We don't have to be forced to do. We don't have to be made to do. We do them because we want to do them because they are fun. You have to motivate kids to do something fun. They do it. So if you can turn this around for yourself and keep doing all the hard work, but squeezing out some joy in the process of doing the hard work, and that's very different than switching your training all around to try to find a fun workout or an easy workout. You could find them, I suppose, but they're not going to be very productive. And I think it's going to be very productive if you can search yourself and understand your own personality and intuitively guide yourself towards ways of performing all this hard work where you have fun. Not an easy task, not something I can tell you how to do, but I can tell you that I believe that it's possible for people to do it. And you must have seen some of the people that I see in the gym who are really having fun, and man, they're working their asses off. And if you believe it's possible, I want to encourage you to really, really, really try to make that make sense to yourself in the gym. So next time you work out, work very, very hard, please. And you'll get the reward for that. But also, see if you can find a way. See if you can manufacture a way. See if you can beg, borrow, or steal a way to have fun while you're doing all that hard work. And if you do, boy, you'll look forward to the hard work in a different way than you do now. It won't just be transactional. I'll do the hard work to get the candy at the end. I'll do the hard work because I like doing it. There you have it. Think about that. See if you can fit that into the way you think about your workout. Thank you for listening.